of Season 7 in Division 1. We have 9 riders here today. Sire is not here because his last round was so bad he just gave up and will return for Season 8. We also have Julito. After long negotiations, finally managed. Wow, howling! Big moment. He's finally managed to get himself a wildcard ride. So hopefully he can challenge Platt in some form. So we've got the battle for third place in the championship and second place between Jack Bourbon, VTR, Nelson, Finley. Trying to think who else. And I think it was Sire as well. So Sire's now out of it. Also, we got Nelson sporting a very special helmet. It's very special for me because it's my favourite helmet. Replica of oh, that's not a good way to show it off. I mean, there's a Josh Brooks replica of his helmet from the end of 2021 and the start of 2022. So who is leading? I'm guessing it's Finley, who is riding the Repsol Honda. So he's Repsol have loaned him out an LCR, a factory Honda, so the LCR one. Maybe it's a Calyx swing arm, who knows. Yeah, there was an announcement he will join HRC for I think next season. Anyway, into turn 1, and this is one of the tracks I do know for qualifying since I did it here. If you can do a 32, that's very relatively fast. And well, I'm expecting 33s at least from these guys, especially in cloudy conditions. Excuse me. And now into turn 5, so easy. If you turn just a little bit too early, maybe just clip the white line, the front will wash out. And now down the straight, probably the longest straight of the circuit. You only go to about 170 miles an hour, maybe 180. They're just missing the apex of the corner. And now going through turn 7, and now I think this is Angel Nieto, turn 8. This is a really long left-hander, but they're just again missing the apex. And now into the double right. Here we go into Ferrari, and now we got one. No, Finley, why have you gone and done that? And now it's howling. Oh, look at that, drifting it sideways into the final corner. It wasn't. Oh no, don't tell me you're. Oh, he's invalid as well. So it's gonna be Platt who's gonna be the first one to set a valid lap. 33-1. Bless me. God. And he comes Lito up to the line, and it's a 43.8, so obviously he must have made a mistake somewhere on that lap. There's the Lagmaster back again. He usually is a front row contender when it comes to races, and it all goes to pot. Here comes Nelson into the final corner, a lot more in line than Howling, but a lot better exit than his teammate. Up to the line, and it's second place with 34.8. And he's done what I've done many times. You're too distracted looking at your lap time, and because the braking point is just after you pass the what's it called? I think it's the UFO they call it. You've got to brake as you just go just after you go under there, and because you're too busy looking at your time, you'll miss the point when you cross the line, and you'll miss a break. You'll see your lap time, you'll miss a braking point, and that is yeah, you are on a mission to hit the wall. Finley validating once again. I'm expecting him to box. No, he's going to stay out, do another lap. Oh, nice. Oh, I was going to say very nicely drifting there, but that actually just caused him to hit the curb and crash. Lots of people have been validating their lap times here. And grey sectors as well for those who are on valid laps. Here comes Rick into the final. No, he's going to box. Jack Berman, he's going to carry on. So second place in the championship for him currently. He'd be wanting to consolidate that. There's VTR. He's on a lap. Through turn 5. Oh, that's a bit wide. Hard on the brakes into turn 6. Oh, he's got onto grass. So we'll go to his team. Oh, that is a disaster. Third sector for VTR there. So we'll go to his teammate. These two have not been the greatest of teammates in the past couple of rounds, refusing to give each other setups and that lots of beef. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Jack, nicely done there through there. Can he? Yeah, he hasn't done that quite as well, but that was still very good. Now the final sector. Oh, he hit the curb. The outside curb is quite lethal around here. You have to be careful of it. So this should be personal best for Finley. Nope, because he hasn't started a valid lap yet. So Nelson's still P2. And Jack's boxing. Right, he's howling. Into turn 1. He is sporting a different helmet, I believe, to what he usually runs. That's what I can tell. I don't recognise that design. But he has been running that design this whole season. And I've just been too stupid to notice. And Julito. Red first sector. And a red second sector. Now where I'm trying to think, I can't remember if he's racing VollGazzRacing or not. I don't think he has. But I know he's very strong around here. In the past couple of games, past 3 games, he's always been very strong here. Being Spanish, he's going to play he's going to play this track a lot. Into the third sector. What is it like? It's another red one. Could this be a 1:32 lap time? Into turn 11. The front protesting a bit too much. He hit the curb. And he's going to box. There we go, get your cameras ready as Howling is about to approach the final sector. Chucks into turn 11, nicely done, and now into turn 12. Trying to miss the inside curb just a little bit, and there we go, he's going to back it in surely into the final corner. No, it's a bit more in line than what it usually is. Then we're up to the line, I expect. Well, it's got to be front row, minimum. Yeah, oh, just for just 34 thousandths of a second off his teammate, and Rick goes into second place. Finley now is on a lap time. Don't know how good it is because he's yet to set a personal best. He's yet to set a time. Who's an 8? Oh, I feel like he's just taking a bit too much entry speed into some of the corners here. That might be costing him, but he's done that corner quite well. Yeah, he's nailed those double rights. So he might have salvaged that mistake from turn 8. Through turn 11. And through turn 12. Oh no, he's invalidated again. So it just seems that Honda just can't hold the line through the fast stuff. Hard on the brakes for Nelson into turn 6. Also known as the dry stack, also known as Danny Pedrosa. You can't see it, but his helmet at the back there does say bye bye Honda. So he cannot wait to leave the team, I don't think. After such a, it's been a hard season for all the Honda riders, because the Honda simply just doesn't work for most of them. Into the final corner for Howling, you can see Platt there going into the pit, so Howling might have actually had a nice marker for this lap, I'm not too sure. But could this be could he jump back onto the front row of the grid? No, unfortunately that last sector is just gone away from him. Oh yeah, Nelson's invalidated his lap time. Who's next? Is it Joe, the lag master himself? Is he? I think he's running a sim helmet. No, that's a very Johnny Garnes helmet with the shark on the front. But the Suzuki boys are on to set laps. I think Jack's the first one. Where is he? Here he is. Oh, Finley's having a nightmare in terms of track limits at the moment. Just can't hold the lines on the Honda. Here comes Jack at the first Suzuki, up to the line. And he goes second. Joe boxes. And here comes VTR. And he goes sixth. And Finley doesn't improve his lap time. Doesn't even set a lap time. He's the only one not to yet. Julito and Joe, they've set lap times, but I believe they've crashed at least once during the lap. Here's Nelson. His bike definitely looks better dialed than Finley's, that's for sure. Looks like him and Howling might be on for one of their battles here, because remember, nothing can separate their pace. Oh, that Honda looked terrible through there. The front protesting a lot through turn 11, which you don't see a lot. The front does not want to work. And here we go into the final corner, quite early on the brake. And you can see why. The front's just constantly on the move. And Alito goes second place. Nelson across the line and improves his lap time and goes fifth. So Alito only 2 tenths off, so we're going to have someone who can challenge Platt. That is odd. I don't think I've ever seen somebody wheelie through that section. I don't know how it's possible to wheelie at that point, because you're always at a lean angle, so you physically shouldn't be able to wheelie the bike. So something's definitely wrong at that point. So we go to Finley's finally going to set a valid lap time, and it puts him fifth. So maybe his bike is better dialed in than Nelson and Howling's, but it's just that he's just finding it a handful to actually put the lap in. Rick now, he'd be wanting to retake his spot on the front row of the grid. I see that, and he's dumped it at turn 6. Very easily done. Where's Joe? Joe, I think, has just started his lap into turn 2. And he's lost the front. It was a very nice crash, I have to say. Very slow, not invalidated his lapped, but that's not a good thing. Oh, and Howling's gone down. Where's Howling crashed? Oh, he's crashed at turn 2 as well, so turn 2's claimed 2 victims. 2 Honda victims. Not seen much of Platt. Here we go, he's starting the next lap, so we'll go on board with him. See what kind of lap he can muster up. Can he do a 132? Through turn 1, nice and tight. Shifts into 3rd gear. Back to 1st, and he's at the rear's gained just a little bit of air, and he's down. Very easy crash. That's always the classic turn 2 crash on this game. You just brake that little bit, and because you're on a little bit of a downhill, the rear can lift just that slight bit, and once it lands, you're already at a lean angle, and down you go. There's a lot of movement. I feel like the bikes have become a little bit more unstable than the last time we had a race. Don't know why, but people are just having generally a lot more front end wobbles. That might just be because we're playing SBK, but the bikes are generally just a little bit more twitchy than normal, and it looks very nervous. But Rick's putting a lap together here. Hard on the brakes into turn 9. Oh, he's nailed that. And into turn 10. Yeah, that was good. This is surely a front row lap. He's just going to put this last sector together. Just do it nice and careful. Platt dives into the pit lane and completely misses the entry. Rick round the final corner, he takes a wide line. It's probably cost him a little bit of time, but here we go, up to the line. This is surely a front row lap. It is. Very nicely done there by Rick. You can probably get what if... Yeah, you can probably just about box, put a new tyre in, and go back out. Whoa, Joe in a massive wobble through Ferrari into the final corner. He's done that alright, right ways. How far up the order is he going to jump? He jumps to 4th. VTR, it's... He obviously wants to finish top Suzuki. He wants to be the vice champion, but it certainly looks like he's going to have to study the data and just find a solution for tomorrow. Howling, he's that far away from a second row spot. The Hondas, they're just missing. I just don't think they can hold the line as well as the other bikes can, and that's really impacting them. Through the long left of turn 8, the rear in the race, the rear will just die. But he's improving. His new teammate Finley, I reckon Finley might have taken this last sector a little bit careful due to all the invalidations he had in the early part of the... Not broke himself completely. He's tried to take the long lap, but that means he's gonna have an amazing start to his next lap. But he's got to be careful to not break himself when he starts this one. He's gone the curb. He turns to he's got. Well, he's nailed that. What kind of sector can this be for Nelson? Into turn 2. There you go. It was looking good, and then he's face planted. And Howling's also crashed at turn 4. Julito, red sector 1, here we go. And we've gone to his teammate for this weekend, Platt. Hard on the brakes, on the limiter, chucking it into the corner, using all the curve at turn 6. But he's lost time for the second sector. It's very odd there because you shouldn't really lose that much time in the second sector. Julito once again nailing turn 8. Through turn 9. He's done that. Good. Oh, he's invalidated. On the gas now. Into turn 12. Is he I don't think he's going to be able to do one more lap here. No, he's not, and he's realised it. And now Joe potentially could be on to improve. Can he nick a front row spot? It's unlikely given his second sector, but we'll see. Doesn't look like the greatest of exits, to be honest. He improved, but not enough. So it's down to Finley now. Can he do anything? He's lost it in the third sector. What can he do in the final sector? Through the final corner. Oh, he's done that quite well actually. Always running the curves. That's not. So it's done well, but the bike's turned too well. He crosses the line, he does not improve his lap time. Jack Berman's out of the session, so it is just Platt. He's the last one to do a lap. Is this going to be a 132? Nope, he's invalidated. So there we have it. Platt takes the final pole position to make it a prima prima 1-2 with Julito Campion in second, Rick in third, Joe in fourth, Jack in fifth, Finley in sixth, Nelson in seventh, Howling in eighth, and VTR in ninth. So I hope you enjoyed that quali session, and we'll be with you tomorrow at 8 PM UK for the final round of this season. Goodbye.
Invalidated. Oh, I was up 3/10 before I invalidated.
GG guys. Alan.
I could have been a 32.
Yeah, good job to you as well, man. I could have gone so much quicker.
Yeah, bro, I was on a lap for a 33. What does this motherfucker of a Howling do? Oh, I take myself out.
Alright.
Oh man, that's
Pole,
like
the
same thing, bro.
Pole is about.
Hey, Nelson
I wasn't
Howland.
expecting it.
Nelson
Bro,
Howland.
I even crash out entering pit lane. Like, who does that?
I was 6 tenths up, right? What I do, last corner, I'll break myself. I'll break myself completely. Like, what the fuck? That was the
Nelson
one
Howland.
and I fucking...
Yeah.
I'm doing another qualifying session tomorrow.
We were all so close together. No, you're not. You literally, mate,
Yeah, I
you
am.
literally did.
Right, you know
did
what?
score.
Come watch me. You won't.
No, I'm not gonna watch it because I'm going out.
Cause you don't believe me. That's it.
Yeah, well, you can't do another quali session.
No,
when you've already
you're
done
gonna
one.
join.
Let's do another quali session.
For me, you need to see
I
this.
want to get
Every
that
lap it's
33,
sat on
bro.
my
I
bike
belong
because of
to
my
Call of
controller. It's not fair.
GG Nelson. Be quick though, because I'm going out.
Oh man, bro.
GG Howland.
You good job, man. You did good. You did good.
Yeah. I could have gone so much quicker.
Yeah, same. I just
Hey,
have
Nelson,
to,
GG.
do it in the race tomorrow
Yeah,
again.
GG.
Me and you, Howland, were so close together.
Yeah.
Man.
Unbelievable. Right, show me then quickly. I gotta go.
Right, this literally happened every lap. Look at my bike's out.
Okay,
Watch it sit up. Look at this. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this. Look
Jack.
at this lean angle.
Can you come play with
Is that what
me?
you're
Look at
doing
that.
when I was? Was that what happened when I was behind you at turn 2?
This happened
Might need
every lap.
to mute
Ready? What's
VTR
this?
real quick.
What's this? What's this?
Yeah,
second lap.
Jack, I wasn't actually expecting pole.
Look at this.
I said because Julito did a 32.6 before he went into qualifying.
Yeah.
That one's a bit better. Oh no, no. 'cause
I
this
just
one-
knew
this lap
that
was turn
in a
2.
shorter qualifying
was turn
session,
2.
I could probably get pole
Look
because
at
there's less
this.
time to set a
What's
fast lap.
this?
Hey, yo, Platt, you did your
Oh,
best
wait.
lap on
Alright,
the
maybe
first
not
The
that
lap.
first
lap
lap.
then.
Yeah, I did. Oh,
What
I was
happened
3
later on?
tenths
There
up
was
in the
one lap
final
where it
lap
happened later
through
on.
sector 3. Because I made a mistake in sector 2, I ran wide at turn 6 on my first
Right,
lap.
what's this?
There's one lap I was behind you into turn 2, and I think it did it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
what's this?
my
Look
crash at
this.
turn 2 was so
This
irritating.
is full lean angle.
I think, Jack, you saw it perfectly.
Look at that. That is
was
full
just
lean
annoying.
angle. It's not. I'm not qualifying. There's no point me racing tomorrow.
Oh, well.
Otherwise.
But yeah, I feel like because I have pole,
Yeah, look.
I have a good shot. If I lead into turn 1 and have like let's
What's
say
this as well? I
half a
believe
second
that.
gap over Julito at any point during the race, I think I'll win. Because I can gap him. He doesn't quite have the race
Full
pace. so I
lean
can
angle.
run him.
Uh,
But you never know. Maybe because the roles reverse in qualifying, they will in the race as well.
turn 1 again.
Yeah, feeling good though.
Bike sits up again. Oh no, this is the turn 2, no, this is the turn 2 one. Look at that. Look at that. This is full lean angle. Do you know how ridiculous this is? Look at this. Look at that. I mean, this is ridiculous.
But, Jack, did you see Julito's
you're
3
not
red
going
sectors
to
and he
Harleys.
pulled out of the lap?
I think he went
He
off
went into the
somewhere.
pits. Oh, okay. I was so confused. I was like, well, why would he pull out this lap in 3 red sectors?
Stupid.
Right, guys,
honestly.
I'm going. It's fun
Alright.
today.
Right.
Jack, did you see how much I struggled to get a lap?
Yes.
He said almost. They have not been going well this season.
Yeah, bro. Every fucking person Jack is smoking us.
So yeah,
I mean,
that Honda's nervous. The front of the Honda doesn't look
Did
good.
you
It
see
can't hold the
into
line.
every corner? I don't know if it was on the stream yet, but all the time I was like, is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Guys, later on.
Okay.
Like, no, literally, I
Oh
need to.
no!